Welcome to the 30 Days of Great Piano. Thank y'all for watching, man. I'm going to talk to you today about drop 2 voicings, okay? There's a multitude of ways you can play these, and I kind of showed off a few things there. It's really just the simplest thing in the world, but it adds a level, a color to your song that is just unmatched in my opinion. I just love the sound of it. And at its simplest form, all it is just taking the C chord, okay? Taking the C chord and dropping the second note down an octave, and that's what it is. So if you've done a C chord, C, E, G, and then take the E here and drop it down the whole octave right there, and that is a drop 2. It's a second note in the chord, second note in your hand. In your right hand, you drop it down and play it in your left hand. So you got a C, and then C first inversion, second inversion. So you can go right up the keyboard playing the C note. It don't have to be the first inversion. It's just the second note, then the major scale that you'd be playing on this. So and then say I wanted to go to F and do the same thing. That's what I would play. F would be the second note right here, and I've dropped it down a whole step. So let's do it here. That goes to F. But I'm playing the second note in my chord, and I'm dropping it down a whole step, okay? Now let's try G. So you go, and then F, A with the left hand, F, C with the right hand. Now we're going to move up a whole step, both hands, to G. We got a B, G, and D. Now we're going to go back to C, but we're going to play the second inversion C that will land us on this root note in our left hand. So like this. So here's what I've done. That basically is the drop 2 in its simplest form, okay? The cool part about that is you can do a lot of stuff with this. You can play songs with it. You know, you can play all kinds of songs with it using that, and it gives a different color on your music. Like you could be so you can go back and forth in the music and, you know, play the drop 2 and then play just regular piano. And that's the essence of a drop 2. And you'll find a lot of piano music, especially in churches, where they'll do that. You know, they'll do like that kind of stuff. And we're going to talk about how you can have the drop 2 and the major 7th chords. So if you've done this, and I played that on the intro. So that's basically a C major 7 with an E bass. But in essence, what I'm doing is I'm dropping the E, which is the second note in a C chord, down an octave, okay? And I don't play the E in the right hand, but what I did is I come down here and I play. So I'm playing B, C, G in the right hand, and then my E in the bass. So all I'm doing is just moving inversions in that major 7. But I'm keeping the second note of that chord in my left hand and playing an octave lower. That's the cool part about these chords and how they work. So say I was going to do a C scale with a drop 2, which that sounds kind of crazy, but it really is not. It's kind of cool. What you do is you play C in the bass, a G, and an E, okay? Left hand is going to go like this. Okay? And then we're going to play the chords associated with that bass hand all the way up the scale. So to be C, D minor, that's D minor second inversion in your right hand, C again, but this time you're playing the E as the bass and the first inversion C in the right hand. And then we're going to go to F, okay, and then G, second inversion in the G, and then A minor, second inversion A minor, and then first inversion G with a B bass, and then back to C. So like this right here. Okay, so be. You can add. So I'm adding 7ths to the minors. I'm adding a major 7th on the first one. So be like this. And then a D minor 7. E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, straight G, or you can do, and then back to C major 7. So see how much better that sounds than instead of doing this. But what sounds better? Or with your 7s. Yeah, so that's what I want you to work on today. And remember this, you can do I'm back to C. So that's the cool part about this. Just pick a chord progression, instead of playing it, do it like this. Yeah. So one other thing I want to show you is also in the country field, and you can do a lot of cool piano licks. And I've talked about this a little bit in my greatest country music licks, but a lot of guys, man, they'll play that is the drop 2. And so I'm basically playing chords with my right hand. But I'm using the second, drop second in my left hand. And then so using that drop second, man, it really gives that chord a different color. So remember that. So, and do runs. So practice this. First off, start on C with an E and G bass, or excuse me, a G and E bass, be your second inversion, and then just move up the keyboard. Okay, and all you're doing is playing a C chord with a drop second. And then change chords. G, and then C. Okay, and then get used to that and start adding 9s and 2s and 6s to your music. So like F major 7, G major 7, okay, and then that's actually an F, and so with a third bass, that's a drop 2, and then you got your 2 here, so it's a F2, and then so there's a multitude of ways to play the drop 2 and give it some amazing color to your stuff. So practice that. Make sure to leave a comment what you think about this, what you think about the lesson, what you think about the drop 2. And thank y'all for watching, man. And think about subscribing to our channel. Go down and watch the 30 Days of Great Piano. And make sure you watch all these videos that's popping up, man. Truly appreciate your support, and thank y'all for coming back. I'll see you. Bye.